It is June 1944, and U.S. Marines have successfully landed on the beach of Saipan, during the Battle of Saipan. Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Welcome back. Time for more Men of War Assault Squad 2 here on the channel. And as always, support those wonderful mod makers and, of course, the troops by go ahead and blow up and click and tap and do all that great stuff with the like button. Vote for more here on the channel. That's the way to do it, so be aggressive like a Marine. All right, reinforcements are coming in as the Marines have already captured some of the main positions of the Japanese on the beach, but we still need to finish off a lot of the defenders who still hold in a secondary defensive line. We have reinforcements coming up in different types of transports, which will be useful to break through those lines, so it should be a good time. Luckily, Marines seem to have captured a Japanese position here or set up their own, so we're going to go ahead and help to call in reinforcements and set up a beachhead further. I see some Japanese mortars to the left there of that Marine who's prone. Looks like we might be able to use those in our battle, but we'll see here in just a second. And again, if you want to download this one, check down below in the description and look for that Google document that links to all Men of War Assault Squad 2 mods. All right, looks like we got Marines pretty much everywhere. It looks like there's booby traps too. We're going to hold tight until the rest of the Marine transports get here. Wow, look at that. Japanese fighters have been shot down too over the battle. Looks like some Marines are caught out in the middle of the ocean here. Oh boy, it's going to be a real big mess. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get everyone up here. I'm going to go ahead and keep some of these transports back. Wow, one of them oh, this must have got hit by artillery or something. Marines just bailing out there. Damn. Hit us good. All right, let's go ahead and keep push. Ooh, boy, that's going to take a little bit to get up there. Oh, that's going to be tough times. All right, well, let's get this first transport up here, the Water Buffalo. Armed with, what, 250 cals in the front and 230 cals off to the side. Should be good to clear out Japanese positions. I can hear Japanese artillery firing. I don't think we have any sort of AT. Actually, those are mountain guns. Oh, and they just got obliterated there, or at least they're getting hit. Possibly offshore guns, battleship-wise for the Americans. I don't know. All right, we need to keep moving because we're losing transports like crazy. Though I don't want to get up too far inland either as we try to secure the beach. What we need to do here is push past the Japanese on one side and then just basically flank behind their defenses. For example, the Japanese have a very large trench line here that seems to go south and north. So if we can get over there, it should be a good opportunity for us to take out those guns. So as soon as these other transports get here, we'll continue to push up the beach. All right, now we should be able to penetrate Japanese lines. And it looks like we'll be able to bring up 3 of these, plus the Marines that are already here. Damn, look at, they've been fighting hard. Marines taking some heavy hits there, but luckily taking cover in some of this rocky area. So it looks like we'll be able to get 3 transports up on the left. The right side seems a little foobar at the moment. We might want to just kind of stay put. Some of the transports still being hit and/or tracked. Let's get the rest of the infantry at least off the beach, and let's try to get some of these things repaired. Looks like the Marines have driven into some rocks, so let's see if we can get to some cover while we get rid of those guns. We'll keep everyone else out here for reinforcements, I guess, when the time comes. All right, let's get this out here. Just trying to get everyone off out of the water and onto the beach, and then we got to get off the beach and into the jungle. All right, Americans are pushing forward. There we go. Hell of a firefight with the Japanese. All right, Marines, go. All right, the Japanese are all in crazy positions out there. All right, let's see if we can cover these guys. All right, let's give our brother some cover. All right, Japanese positions are pretty much everywhere inside this trench line. I can hear machine guns firing as well. There's a machine gun position there. It looks like it may have been destroyed. All right, let's get some Marines up there. And we'll cover with these Marines. All right, get up there, boys. We're going to cover. All right, good. All right, left side didn't move fast enough. There we go. They're in the position now. More reinforcements here to cover them. And a flamethrower in the group. Get the rest of our boys up here. Where's that 30 cal? Let's get pumping away with that. There we go. Pin him down. Whew. One hell of a battle. And the rest of the Marines have arrived. There's literally no cover for these Marines aside from some anti-tank traps that aren't really that great either. But we finally reached one of the Japanese machine gun positions. Can't really do anything about that even with a 50 cal. Now we gotta get the Marines into the beach. I got a better idea now. There we go. That should teach him a lesson. Holy sh... Alright, let that take care of him for a little bit. Wow, look at that. An entire trench line destroyed. Even the machine gunners, I think, are bailing from their positions. Look at that. That's going to set up the whole trench line. Fire like that. I can't believe a fire hasn't exploded before with all the battleship fire and everything coming in. Well, so much for that. We took a lot of losses there getting close, but the Marine with the flamethrower did a hell of a fine job. All right, let's get inside that trench. Yeah, it certainly wasn't easy for the Marines. They didn't just walk in and take beaches from the Japanese. All right, let's see if we can attack over this side. Stack some of our guys up and cover the rest of the Marines as they advance. There we go. I want that 30 cal gunner over here. There we go. All right, Marines have secured the left side of the beach. At least they're into the trenches and are starting to secure. We're going to keep those transports out here for now. One hell of a mess. But now we have Japanese positions, and those guns are no longer going to be firing. All right, looks like some of the troops here are out on the water. Vehicle here is tracked. Japanese mountain guns still firing. Oh, look at that. We actually have a whole group of Marine artillery set up. Somehow the Japanese killed all these guys. Those guns are great, but we'd have to go out somewhere else to fire them. What is this, an anti-tank pitch or something? Maybe that's actually where the tide comes in. Might be able to use that to our advantage. Though, right now it's probably just going to be best for us to hide while the Marines work elsewhere. We need our other Marines to come up and clear out that side. It's just going to be too much of a pain. Plus, it'll help us to conserve troops if we flank them. Oh, the Japanese do have booby traps around as well. There we go. All right, looks like the Marines have cleaned out the left side. We'll bring up the vehicles as soon as we can. And let's get the rest of the Marines up here. Not too bad. A couple of squads getting destroyed as we advanced on those machine guns, but as soon as we hit them with the flamethrower, that was it. I had to get close to use that thing. All right, we're going to bring the rest of the Marines left. And again, it looks like we have artillery out there, but I'm not going to use that as it's just one flamethrower is way more effective than it is to just bombard a position all day. Although we can use those artillery guns later, I won't forget about them. So we'll keep that position there. Seems like they continue to track that vehicle. All right, we'll get the rest of the Marines into cover. We'll keep the rest of them back, too. See if we can repair. Good group of Marines here. Spread these vehicles out. Try to put everything into cover. We'll bring up those as reinforcements later. All right. Another good group of Marines moving in. U.S. is exchanging fire. I think I hear an autocannon of some sort. Or maybe an AT rifle firing. Japanese mountain gun there. I hear what seems to be like a Bofors, but the Japanese don't have access to that. Must be an AT rifle of some sort firing. All right, well, now that we've got a foothold in the trenches, let's have the Marines move up little by little. Holy sh... All right, well, there's the booby traps they were talking about. Luckily, not all those guys are dead. But advancing this way is way easier than going onto the beach. All right, it's safe. Keep going. Well, you can see with the flamethrower even made some... Yeah, look at that. It cleared out all of the defenders. sure we keep our flamethrower with us. Now we're going to keep pushing to the right. Oh, grenade. Ah, damn. I wanted to wait and see what would happen. I thought perhaps one of them would be smarter to run away, but it doesn't seem that's the case. That's another grenade. Oh, never mind. Marines are starting to run out of ammo. Wow, what the hell? That bunker complex collapsed and killed that man under just regular gunfire. Alright, we gotta at least capture that center position. That's where some of the guns are, so we can bring up our transports. Alright, let's go ahead and start advancing on the right, actually. Time to come up. Alright. While the Japanese are receiving fire from the front, we're also going to flank them. So we'll get the Marines up here. Start dropping some fire on the Japanese. I don't know the Japanese strength at this moment either. I don't know how many troops we're dealing with on the enemy side. Looks like we just got another Japanese soldier down there. I'll have to see if there's another one over here. Marines gun jam. There we go. Is that soldier inside? Nope. Okay. Okay, looks like we're clear on this side. Yep, certainly. That guy was standing in front of a booby trap. Also, I think this map is set up to have fog of war on, so I'm not going to be able to see where enemy troops are. So that'll increase our losses just because we're not able to plan to accommodate their attacks or defenses. Good. Well, this is kind of cool. It's very realistic. We don't have any ability to search for Japanese mines either. So, though it would be a good idea to bring out minesweepers, I don't see any troops equipped with minesweeping abilities. So we just kind of do it by hoping and praying that things go our way. Alright, the Japanese have lost most of their anti-tank. That's why I'm being so brazen now. Whoa, why are you guys all clumping up like that? My bad. I must have told them all to disembark here, not... I wanted them down there, not up here. There we go. Alright, Marines are hopping out. Still a lot of Japanese. These guys are going to pin them down while we flank right. Let's actually flank a little left now. There we go. 30 cal and the 250s can work together. Alright, let's rush them. There we go. Alright, ammo cache here. We'll need to watch out. I bet the Japanese have a trap around here somewhere. Seems like there's other Japanese soldiers here. Oh, I see. They're in these little trench defenses here. I don't know if this is like a command post or like something for supply. I'm not entirely certain. Nice. Oh, very good. Could have been an officer in there. Is there another guy inside? What the hell that was? Let's try it again. Nice! Blew him right out of there. Fantastic, Marine. Alright, I don't know if that's sporadic shelling coming in from them. I don't think the Japanese have a secondary line with artillery, but they must. Because capturing this first trench line isn't the main objective. It's going to have to be back here where the Japanese are more than likely to have more pillboxes and such. So we're going to try to conserve our Marines now. Okay, well, we definitely pushing into the center. Those troops on the left were able to clear this area for the most part with their range of fire. You know, they don't have to be on the enemy in order to secure the position. So there's still some guns here. But they definitely opened and will open fire on it. Now we can already see engagements going on there. Another Japanese trench. Actually, oh, right here. Let's go ahead and get that pillbox taken care of. I don't know if that's made of concrete or what. Let's put a damn shell into it. I think we hit it. Try again. I want to bring it down. There we go. Hell yeah. Marine just lobbed a bazooka round right into that bunker. Sweet. Alright, time for a little cook-off. Let's see where our Marine with the flamethrower is. There he is. And he took some hits, it seems. Grab that flamethrower, my man. No, 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 no. Grab your flamethrower. And this is just going to be the best way to deal with him. How the hell does a flamethrower jam? Must, one of the cartridges or something must be jammed in the chamber. That's not how that works at all, but I don't know. I don't know how else to explain it. I'm sure they jam. There's problems. Okay, so we're going to wait until this all clears out. We're going to keep an eye on our troops to make sure nobody burns on our right side. Let's let the fire do its work. It's kind of like OxyClean. Just let it get in there, you know. Let it do its magic. In the meantime, let's move down. We're going to move one Marine at a time. Lesson learned from the anti-personnel grenades before. Here's a hardened bunker. Oh, yeah, the Japanese just got destroyed. A very good defensive position for the Japanese. Look at how many soldiers were inside this trench. That is not just like 2 or 3 Japanese soldiers. That is a lot. Wow. I'm actually surprised that they fell so quickly. I mean, that definitely wasn't clean, and war never is, but that was a very good job. And some of these troops died before we even got here, especially the ones with blood underneath. Well, very good so far from the Marines. Let's go ahead and lick our wounds and get ourselves together. We're going to go ahead and call this good on capturing the first line of defense. I'm sure there's some Japanese defenders in there, but let's go ahead and get our Marines together. And I think we have ammunition and stuff. Let's go ahead and repair our vehicles. Let's see what we can do. I don't know if this vehicle can be repaired out here in the water. I think it's a little too deep for this crew to repair, so that's okay. We'll just have these guys come up here and we'll take them as infantrymen. All right, let's get the rest of our troops out then. All right, boys, hit the beach. Let's go. First wave of Marines did an outstanding job. Is that regular ammo? Oh, I think that's artillery ammo. I'm not sure. Let's see. These vehicles are fully loaded with gunners, so let's bring them up. All right, now a little house cleaning, I guess, as we fix up the problems. Get some gunners back here. One of our vehicles kind of got completely destroyed. Oh, good. More Marines here. Excellent. Very nice. So we didn't lose any of these, I think. Looks like we've got all these, unless they were just animated to self-destruct. Aside from that one, I just can't reach it because it's too far. But we do have the ability to repair some of these. Oh, yeah, flamethrower. Go right ahead. Go for it, my man. All right, let's get these vehicles up and running. And let's get the Marines into the... Oh, all right, Marines. We got big fire coming. So we're going to go ahead and want to watch out for that, guys. It's just a big old fire creeping our way. We're gonna go ahead and walk away from this one. And into a mine. Oh, nobody died. Good. I just don't want to get killed by the fire. Our troops aren't smart enough to move away from it. They'll just stand there until they burst into flame. We'll just try to stay away from it on the other side of the trench. Okay. Let's make sure we've got our vehicles repaired. Is this one good? Have we repaired? Come on, boys. Grab those repair kits. Let's go. Rescue Marines off. Let's go. Before you get up there. There we go. All right, we're going to need every man we can muster. Here's where the initial opening cutscene took place. And there were some mortars in here. Where were they? There they are. All right, that we're going to want. Oh, cool. This guy's got a shotgun. Sweet. Is this a squad lead? Okay, we're going to need some ammunition at some point. But for now, we do have the ability to call out the Japanese mortars. And I think we might have supply for it. I think this is a Japanese mortar, is it not? I think this is a Japanese position that we captured. All right, we're going to have to set up for the next wave. This is going to really benefit us to call in a mortar. And it's going to be an absolute nightmare getting it out of this absolute hellhole. All right, let's get the rest of the Marines up. Let's see. We'll leave that one repaired, and we'll leave it in the back for later. Oh, man, I don't know if we can actually... We're going to have to steer these mortars out of here. Okay, vehicles are getting repaired. Good job, Marines. Oh, the AI couldn't figure that path out? All you had to do was turn around and go forward. Watch these two guys explode now with a mine. Okay, let's get 2 guys to grab ammo. Actually, I'm going to grab him. So the Japanese mortar will require... I think that's a Japanese mortar anyway. Will require Japanese ammunition. I don't think the Marines were able to capture this position and bring up ammo. I just don't think so. This is the, it just says description weapon, so I can't tell what it is. 81mm infantry. This could be a Japanese mortar. I don't know. I'm going to assume it's Japanese. All right, we got it at our disposal now. All right, how do we muster with the fire? Nobody died? Okay, good. All right, it burned itself out. All right, the Japanese are still out there. They're in front of us. They're across that bridge somewhere, and there's a few, as I imagine, still in the trench. I figured they were there. I'm not surprised to see them. All right, let's see if we can clear out the rest then. We burned them out. Now we're going to shoot them out. Still some troops out there somewhere. That's why it's nice to have the fog of war off, so that way if there's ever an objective where you have to kill one soldier or whatnot, you can find them so you can move on to the next objective. Otherwise, it just becomes hide and seek. We may have gotten them, I'm not sure. Oh, now we got them. We also can capture these Japanese mountain guns, but no supply, it seems, is in store for us to capture. Oh, that must have been mined. Or is that an animation of artillery? I think I heard a shell come in. I'm not sure. Could be from a distant artillery gun that the Japanese have. All right, well, we're going to call the trench good. I think we just walked the line. It looks pretty good. There could be one more, but, you know, that's how you have to treat the Japanese, as if they're everywhere. That kind of thing. Steve, you okay? I heard another explosion. Something exploded. Okay, let's get the ammo up here. Can you guys figure that one out? Let's bring it up here. Good to have a mortar than not. Although I would argue that a Marine with a flamethrower can do 10 times the work that a mortar firing all day can do. Oh, that's a flamethrower there. Alright, let's walk around. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Look at that. We got a whole weapons cache over here. MGs and, I'm not really interested in any of that. The ammunition box, though, is useful. Is that for infantry ammo? That would be good. I was bringing that up for the Marines. Alright, so this mission definitely requires us to stop and resupply, because if we advance further without resupplying the Marines, nobody's going to have a great day. No one's going to have grenades, ammunition, or lucky strikes, and they're going to be upset about that. So let's grab these ammo crates. We're going to push everything up to the front and see what we can do to resupply the Marines who've already been fighting in that trench line. We just need to be careful that we don't run into any booby traps, but I think we'll just leave the boxes outside the trench and have the Marines come out. It's better than bringing the ammunition in and dying. Okay, let's see. Oh. Well, it looks like they were able to put that last guy down. Is he still alive up there? Hey, sir? There we go. Wow. Dude fought to the last. Oh, we did complete the objective. Fortify the beachhead. What? They're going to counterattack? Tojo's going to launch a counterattack. Oh, boy. Okay, so instead of us going further in for an attack, we're actually going to have to defend. That's going to be interesting. All right, well, let's prepare for our defense then. Let's get the more of the ammunition up here. Let's get the mortar over here. All right, well, I didn't know we were going to have to do that, so we're going to have to fortify against, quote-unquote, Tojo's counterattack. Now denying us the time we needed to get the ammunition in place. Well, let's get all the Marines in the trench then. We'll spread them out. And no time for ammo. No time for backup. All right, let's do it. We may take more losses as Marines are getting in the trench, but they need to be in the trench line, not on the beach. So we kind of have to. And I didn't see any mine disposal experts, but that's what you'd be using for that if you needed to. Okay, let's get the rest of these guys off the LVT. And what else do we have? This one's functional. I don't know if the Japanese will use tanks. Let's get you guys in here. Come on now. Alright, into the trench. Let's go. Alright, folks, in about 6 minutes, the Japanese Imperial Army or Navy or whomever is going to show up, perhaps AT-ATs, I don't know. I don't know what awaits us, but in about 5 minutes, the Japanese are going to be here, and they'll be here in no time, in record numbers, I'm sure. Luckily, we're getting some Sherman reinforcements and infantry from elsewhere, so we're about to have a big battle on our hands. So, tune in next time for the continuation of the Battle of Saipan. I will see you all next time. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing and all that good stuff. I appreciate your support, and so do the mod makers. So we'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.